welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in again. Today my name is Mobedi, the gorgeous baby. Honey, what it do was up? Okay, so today we're going to be doing another story time, but before we get into it, let me just shout out to my babes, shout out to my subscribers, my loyal fans, my day ones, love. And if you're new to this channel, please make sure you do the right thing by subscribing, by clicking that notification button, by commenting, by liking, all those positive energy, baby, because on this side of the channel we do nothing but positive energies. Okay, so as you guys saw the title of the story, it says the accident that almost wiped all of my family. So it was December. We were in Joburg. So family agane, like my mom, my dad, and my two little sisters. By the way, I'm the firstborn. I have two little sisters. But not Joburg, right? So December, I just go. Now I love Morai. I love Polokwane, guys. I don't know why, but I just love it here. So I go to visit that side sometimes. But there was a time where I even worked there. I got a job that side and whatnot. So this time I just decided to come back home and just So it was December time. I was that side. It was around 23, 24 there. So Nerwa High to celebrate the festives, in Morai. So December 24th, we woke up so early. We got ready, took showers, whatever, prepared ourselves, and ratsana pate mo happy mararaki mo. And okay, what's happening is that days before we go home, my dad takes the car to the savers. They fix the car where it needs to be fixed, everything in J, everything. Push up. Ratsana tsileng. N1. Ratsana tsileng gape ke mo. Disclaimer, you guys. I'm so sorry if I'm gonna be talking too much using Sepedi. I just feel like it's quite, the scattra is scattering when I'm using my language, but I'll try my best to actually use English as well. So okay, right in we get to N1, and it was still early mornings. We left the house around 5 a.m. Yeah, we left the house around 5 a.m. Then N1. We get to N1, and and I think myself and my little sisters, we were sleeping, man, because it was still early, so we just had this blanket to sleep. So I think I woke up around 7 there. Was it 7 or to 7? Yeah. And actually they woke us up this other garage. I forgot if it was Grand Scope or before Grand Scope or what, guys. I'm so sorry. So Barutsosha, and we got to this garage. We went to eat our breakfast. Wimpy. Was it Wimpy? KFC? Guys, I forgot. I'm so sorry. But let me just say, they woke us up. English. Anyways, they woke us up so that we can go to eat breakfast. We got to the shop, we ate breakfast, and so on the way to my side, the car, it's like a little bit, it's kind of like jerking. It has this sound that I don't get. So I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, do you hear the sound? So by at least a volume, and then we listened to what was happening. And then right away my dad caught it, and then I pick her aside. So we were just chilling under some tree there, and while my dad was checking what was happening. And then as he was checking what was happening, I said to my mom, you know what, Mom, I don't feel okay. I feel some energy. I don't really feel okay. I feel like there's this weight on me. I feel like there's something. I feel like something is going on. I don't feel okay. So my mom said, maybe it's probably just some nerves of, like the shaking of the car, whatever. So take you back a little bit. Before we can even get to the garage to eat breakfast, some inchi, this fly, it just popped out of nowhere, got into our car from I don't know where, and it was just playing it there on the screen. It was just playing there, and my dad was trying to it didn't want to go. You guys. We had to open all our windows. By that time it's still early, it's quite a bit cold, and maybe it took about 5 minutes or 6 minutes to get out. So okay, yeah. And then from there, that's when I started to feel like this. I don't know how to describe that feeling there, but I felt like there's this energy around me. I felt so weak. I felt a little bit sick, nauseous. I felt some kind of way. So, okay, taking it where I left it. So as we were chilling under the tree, I tell my mom, this is how I feel. I feel sick. I feel like there's something going on. I don't feel okay. So my mom was like, it's probably some nerves from the jerking of the car. So as my dad was checking it there, he couldn't find what was happening. What was happening. Finally, after hour to two, he was like, maybe ke maotwana. So he checked maotwana, the wheels. So as he was checking the wheels, he said the mechanic placed the wrong whatever it is on the wheel. I don't know much about cars. So there's something they didn't they've placed the wrong size. So he had to take out that thing and replace it with the right one. So he had to then look for Buddhist panel, what did the panel beaters and the spares and whatever. So he took a taxi. Freeway. I know hike. He just happened to hike, and then I rega chippy away. So I was mola happy by lokela. And then he said to us, it will be by the grace of God if you get home, if we get home, because what is happening here, it's really, really something that is so dangerous, and I don't know how it even happened. I don't know how it happened, because everything was perfect when I left the servicing place. So okay, ke mo gape ra tsamaya ra feta modimolle, right ge re feta modimolle hanyane, that's when things started to happen. So my dad's car, guys, it started to shake, it started to wiggle, it started to and jiki jiki re sa re koloi, doing that, the wheels of the car just came off. The wheels of the car, like the back wheels, they literally just flew. Like they exploded. Like it just fell over. It was like I'm in a movie. It was like Gilibelechi action movie. What happened there? It was like Gilibelechi action movie. The wheels flew like it yo. Freeway, guys. N1. Ne? N1. Better screamer. Yeah. My mom, steering the papa. It was just hectic, you guys. It was so hectic to a point where, like, I felt like my life is flashing before my eyes. Freeway. Dikoloi dia kwa ke 120 180 speedy ke speedy a gona koloi ya tsamaya ka slow mo. You guys know kwa fufiwa da. Guys, koloi ya papa ka ya tsena on the oncoming road. Right there, I closed my eyes and I said, Jesus Christ. Like, I screamed Jesus Christ, like with my lungs out. I screamed Jesus Christ with my lungs out. And let me tell you, when I say God is, when I tell you that God is something else, God is literally something else. Immediately when I called out the name Jesus, there was no car coming from the oncoming traffic, the oncoming road. I don't know how they start. I don't know what happened, but never suddenly from that other road that oncoming. But this, guys, crossed my heart with everything within me. There was no longer cars. This lady that was driving Range Rover behind us, I get to go ladies on 180, 120, whatever, like a towel, go freeway. Her car jumped over our car. I could feel the wheels of her car scratching the roof of our car. Hey, guys, it jumped over. The wheels of her car, they exploded in the air. Nekarke bomb. Nekar commotion in when you guys. Even when I'm explaining it right now, I feel like I'm still seeing everything. Like I always have these flashbacks when I talk about this. So as it was jumping over our car, at Zainamo, I grew up on the side the farm. So Kolega slide and right into one of the farms aside. On that car, it was her mom, it was her daughter, it was it her daughter or something like that? But it was about 4 or 5 people in that car. Her mom, she said her mom is sick. She said she just bought that car. Like, what a beautiful car. I think it was Range Rover or something like that. Yeah. Was it? No. Ranger. Yeah, Ranger. Ranger. When I go to study, kind of like 4x4. Yeah. Banana kitty van. Those cars. So, it was brand new. Her car was still new, guys. It was new. She said her mom is sick as well and whatnot and whatnot. When that car, like, it didn't turn over. Guys, you know the power of God. Do not underestimate the power of God. Do not underestimate the hand of God. Do not underestimate what God can do if you just call on him. Both of our cars, they did not turn over. As much as it fulfilled, as much as Mautona blew all over, as much as it's a melemos countering until we slider of its anamo famong is Namautuan. It did not turn over. Azanga ya menora. Mind you, our car, EME, it's in Kamuhara the oncoming traffic ne e tswile mo roadong ya rona. All the cars behind us, they happened to slide off out of freeway. So people immediately went out. And let me tell you, immediately when people started coming out of their cars to come and help us, ne, from that oncoming traffic. I guess I don't know how. I don't know. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm telling you the truth, I swear. As people started coming out of their car to come and help us, and there people like and whatnot, go phone maphodisa and ambulances and whatever. So I think for a moment I dozed off. I think for a moment I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I think for a moment like kilaka idibalanyana. So they took us out of the car, but we were like I was crying, my mom was crying, my dad was crying, my little sisters were crying. It was phew. So that lady on our driver ranger Ella, she came to us, and my dad asked if there's anyone who is hurt, and she said nobody is hurt. She told us that, and she just bought that car. She told us her mom is a sick person. She told us, you know what, like, I don't even care about the car. I'm just grateful for my life, because what happened here is something else. So by that time, I was not feeling the pain on my ribs. I was not feeling anything. So as we were sitting there, the paramedics did the checker and whatnot, if we were okay. I'm looking at my dad's car, and I'm realizing that Leona ainamavile. All the wheels are out. All the wheels are out. We don't know if they exploded into the air. We don't know if it did fufile. We don't know what happened. But both cars, they don't have the wheels. When I looked at my little sisters, they had no scratch. When I looked at my mom, she had no scratch. When I looked at my dad, he had no scratch. And I had no scratch at all as well. So by that time, I got the pains that I was the pains on my rib side. So they checked us, they checked everything, we were okay. They checked, stuff, and they went and checked that other car as well, if people there are fine there. They gave us water and whatever. So they had to tow my dad's car and stuff like that. You know what happens there. So, and then it happened that one of check a mola and everything of that sort. They finally said reshapu. And then luckily there was this other man who we live with at the same area. So he took us home. And then the time that I maybe it was late. It was very, very late. Maybe to 10 to 11 there at night. And when I got home, I just cried. I cried my lungs out, and we explained what happened and everything. So when I was sitting down trying to actually recap what happened, I remember no one and in guys, immediately I started feeling like there's something on my shoulders. Yo, it's a pain. Guys, be careful of these things. Do not allow these things in your car. Immediately when you see it, make sure you are rapela. So, and another thing that we do before we leave Gauteng, when we do long trips and whatever, we pray before we can actually get on the road. So guys, like like I still know that exact place, I still know that exact spot. Every time when I pass there, I'm like, Lord, I'm still grateful. Lord, I'm so grateful. Lord, I thank you for my life. Like, Lord, I thank you for my family's life. Like, fact that we came out of that accident with no scratch, that is a testimony. That is a testimony. That is something else. That's where you see that God is nobody to be played with. You cannot play with God. Okay? Like, period. Period. So, after about 3 days, that's when I started feeling the pains on my rib side, like on my right rib side. I started feeling so much pain. It was like a sharp pain. It was like, and then, you know what would happen? It will just sting maybe twice and then be quiet. And when it stings to a point where I get on my knees, like I just fall down. It was so painful. So I decided to go to be checked, and that's when I realized that there were some fractures there. So they gave me medications and whatever that was needed. I literally just went alone. Like I felt like I don't want, like I don't know, I was just still going through some traumas that time. What had happened, it's something that like we could have lost our lives, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and so I went to the doctor to be checked. Tefu, um Dr. Mantat or something like that. So they checked me, and I was, they told me that's something that happened, and they gave me medication. um After some time, I was just okay, but I still have fractures. There are certain things that I can do, like there are certain things that I can't carry and stuff like that, and but out of it all, like, guys, that's the testimony for me. I'm grateful for my life till today. I'm grateful for my family's life. We are alive, we are well, and we're still breathing. Resaja bogobe. Resaja bogobe. Guys, people died on like Mudipateng now and then. We were saved. God is not to be played with. God is not to be played with. Okay? So, yes, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the story of today. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Please keep the comments coming. Please, you do subscribe when you see this channel. Please, you become one of our gang. You become one of our family. You subscribe, you comment, and you like. You click on the notification button, and all those type of things. Thank you so much, you guys, again, and I will see you on my next video. Ke la rata ka lerato la